Hi there, and welcome to a new thing I'm creating. It's called Snack Chats. So, I know you're probably thinking, aren't these just mukbangs? We're gonna be a little different. So basically, as Snack Chats talks about, I'm just gonna be eating snacks. I make pot stickers, and then just chit chat for as long as I want, because that's the purpose of Snack Chats. So I was kind of inspired by my boyfriend because he did something very similar. But he did it with like a spicy chicken McNuggets and a spicy sauce. And I didn't want to copy him exactly. So we're just gonna do whatever snacks are available and chit chat away. And again, there's no fluidity to this, or no schedule talking, whatever. It's just me talking, whatever the heck is on my mind, and we go from there. That's basically it. But today I've been somewhat productive. I cleaned up a lot today, despite that it looks really messy in the background. Ignore the background. The floors are clean. I swept, I mopped, I vacuumed, you name it. Always drink your water. Drink your water right now if you haven't already. And basically, I've cleaned up. I also cleaned, you see there's a little fish tank right here. His name is Axel. He's a little red beta. And I named him Axel because he has like the little spiky fins to him. Which apparently, one of my friends thought it was like fin mold. But I showed my boyfriend because he's like a total fish expert. And since beta's like a fight, he probably got nipped in the tail, which is probably why he looks like that. He doesn't look sick at all. His fins are wide open. He's swimming around. Yeah, he's swimming around right now. I just cleaned his tank. So, happy home for him. Happy home for me. It's a win-win situation here. But I love him. He's so cute. Every time I come by his tank, he always is just super excited to see me. He swims. His like body shakes, or he's just very excited, and I think it's super cute. I had a beta before him. Unfortunately, he did pass away. But, when I looked at him at first, I thought he was already kind of sick because he had, some speckling on his body. And so, I already had a suspicion he was sick. But I'd like to think that I gave him a good life before he passed, because who knows how long he was at the fish store. And he was towards the very back, so he probably wasn't as wanted because of that. But I'd like to think that I hopefully gave him a decently good life for as long as I could. And also, I'm still learning how to take care of fish. I've never really taken care of a beta before. I've always watched like my dad and my brother. They breed a lot of beta. And so I learned a little bit from them. But I never really understood, the temperature has to be fully maintained and regulated. You gotta filter, you gotta just do all these things. Like a normal pets, you gotta take care of them, feed them, all that fun stuff. So, you live and you learn, right? But, like I said, I like to think I'm improving and doing what I can to help my little fishy. He's so cute. He's swimming right now. See? Look. Super adorable. I love animals. I don't know if I could ever be a veterinarian or go into vet medicine. Whew. I'll cry every day. Just couldn't do it. But I admire people who choose to go in that field, because that does not look like an easy field to go into. Plus, it's a lot of biology. And not even human biology, because animal systems are definitely different from humans. But yeah, so that's that. But I like cleaning up the whole place. It just makes me feel comfortable, makes me feel at home. Also, sometimes it's just nice to clean up because you really don't realize like how dirty of a person you actually are. Okay, not that dirty. It's just that I have a lot of hair, and so there's just a lot of hair everywhere, and so I have to sweep that up. And if I don't sweep it up, it just looks nasty. Oh my god. When I first moved into this 1-bedroom apartment, there was hair everywhere. It was so gross. And I don't know if it was pet hair, human hair. Ugh. It was just nasty. It was not okay. Of course, I've already brought it up to management, so I was already taken care of. So don't worry about it. But always fight for your right to have things in good condition, because you want to get your money's worth. You're paying for it, so. And you gotta make sure it says in the contract that, oh yeah, things are spick and span. Which sometimes they're not. But I mean, overall, I do like this apartment. It is a college-based apartment, so of course there's college kids, you know, throwing parties, being loud, whatever. I think I'm just used to noise because, you know, when you live at home and you have, what, 3 other siblings, a dog, a grandma, and your 2 parents, you kind of just learn to live with the noise. Here it's generally pretty quiet. The walls here are actually pretty thick, so you don't really hear too much noise. Sometimes you hear like thumps and stuff upstairs and the chair moving because the grounds here aren't, they're not carpet, they're like concrete, or they're solid floors, so you can pretty much hear whatever the heck is going on. But yeah, if I hear the person's chairs upstairs moving, I wonder what the people below are hearing from me with all my chairs moving, because I move my chairs a lot and drop stuff a lot. Ooh. But that's that. I love the gym. I talk about it all the time. The gym is my happy place. It's a place where I can relax, help reduce my stress, be in the zone, you name it. But please, if you go to the gym, please wipe up after yourself, because some people perspire a little more than others and they leave it there on the machines or the chairs. It's kind of nasty. If you know you perspire quite a lot, please wipe it, because that's nasty. And again, I've been wiping my gym equipment pre-COVID because I thought that's what you're supposed to do, like a normal human being. So I've been doing that. Make sure you're wiping down. If not, your mom's not very nice. These are just basic pot stickers that you get from a bag. I didn't know what else to snack on, so I chose these. And you can't go wrong with them. I mean, homemade pot stickers don't compare to the store-bought ones, but they are very delicious. What's new with me? Well, there are a lot of things new with me. If you may or may not have already known, I'm a diehard BTS stan now. And that's a very long story that I will not go into full detail, but growing up, K-pop and anime weren't seen as cool, and I remember trying to like K-pop and things. I mean, I've already liked it before, but I remember just doing it to also hopefully, I guess not appeal, but go deep into a deeper dive into it, so this my old ex-friend and I could talk about it, but didn't quite work out. And so because of that personal experience, the idea of K-pop has just left a very nasty taste in my mouth, and I haven't listened to it since 2013 till now. That's almost 7 years. I mean, of course you listen to it because you hear people talking about it and whatever. It's just, for me, willingly to just listen to it on my own and be so invested in it, didn't happen till now. There's a whole blog on that too. I'll post that down below. So if you want to check it out, feel free to read. But this weekend, totally last minute, with a friend, invested in watching the concert. Oh my god. Best money spent, because that concert was so good. Granted, they played the similar sets, but there were some differences in both. But to understand the things that happened in day 2, you really had to watch day 1. And so I thought that was kind of cool, that basically get to be in the inside jokes of it all. And so I thought that was really fun. Oh my gosh, yeah. So they're all Korean Standard Time. So that was like 6 a.m. over here and like 3 a.m. the next day. So basically, excuse me. Basically, it was 2 online concerts within a 24-hour time period, which is ridiculous, but it was really worth it. So my sleep schedule's pretty bad right now. But I bought an Army Bomb, the map of the Soul Edition, the Special Edition. I'm like just waving and dancing around in my room. So fun. I don't know, I just like dance. I think I got some good exercise last night, because even my my smartwatch said workout detected. I was like, all right, nice. So I was very happy and energized, and in general, I really like this group because they're wholesome. They're such down-to-earth individuals, and I really think they are the leaders of our generation. They're really making a change. Even the leader, or the head director of the World Health Organization, said these guys are the new messengers of peace and love, and they're making a greater impact than most other political real leaders out there. And to me, that's already really outstanding. John Cena even fangirled about them, and I thought that was really cute too. It's one of those things that, to really understand BTS, and if you're in the back of your mind, you're like, whatever, because I was like this. Sometimes you just have to learn to put your prejudices away, put them down, and really listen to what they have to say. That's like with anyone, right? You know, put your preconceived thoughts and notions away, and be a little bit more open to the idea of what they stand for. And I'm glad to be part of this train and this history. So now that I've seen the online concert, I'm invested to attend the real one in the future, whenever the heck this the pandemic ends. But I'm hopeful, and they're hopeful, that it does end relatively soon. It's funny. So, I didn't realize that these guys have such celebrations for their birthday, because it's Jimin's birthday on, I'm looking at the calendar, the 13th. So, this whole week they're having like a birthday celebration at my local Bamboo. And yes, I am going. And I have no shame. I am not ashamed to be proud of the fact that I like BTS and K-pop again. So, there's that. F you haters. I'm down to like my last 4, because these are good and I'm really enjoying chatting with this little snack chat. It's funny. So, if any of you are astrology believers, on the 14th, Mercury goes retrograde. I can't really explain what the heck that means, but from my understanding of it, it's basically when things are really thrown off balance. And so I am going to believe the moon, stars, and planets alignment and take it very easy this next 3 weeks, because they say that the Mercury retrograde lasts for about 3 weeks. And so I'll be taking it easy for a little while. Because even my horoscope and stuff, or my predictions, whatever, from this gal I follow, says that you're going to be so into changing your look and your aesthetic, and you're going to be worrying about your health and your overall wellness and things like that. That really just like, whoa, it's kind of weird that you know about me without even knowing me. Because as you can see, I've been really into trying new looks. I mean, I've done this hairstyle before. Ooh, excuse me. I ate too much. But these are the bathrobe curls, and I love this because this is the wavy hair look I really love. And so it's funny because starting towards the end of September to now, I've been doing it almost every night, and I love it. It's just nice. You know, I love straight hair. I love the convenience of it because I know there are a lot of people out there who really want straight hair. But sometimes straight hair gets a little boring, and my hair is black, so even more boring. Although I do like it because it looks, you know, healthy and good. Because when I had my blonde hair, you can tell it was nice. I mean, it wasn't overly, you know, dried or bad, but it just didn't look as healthy as voluptuous. No, those are boobs. You know what I mean. It just doesn't look as healthy. But I do admire that my black hair, back to natural hair, is good. It's like, well, it's not even black hair. It's more dark brown. My sister has dark brown hair. Anyway, I've also been actually yesterday night, well, I've been wanting to do this for a while. I finally got a chance to mess with my lash extensions. So it's pretty, once you get the hang of it, it's actually pretty easy. And then once you can do it a little faster, because it took me about maybe an hour to do both eyes, which is not bad. I noticed a little subtle differences in both eyes because one eye was the tester and one eye was, okay, I have now perfected this skill. Now let's do it right kind of thing. So, and then I've been wanting to just change my outfits. I love sweaters. This is a sweater dress. I love it. It's comfy. And it's fall season, so I'm definitely into more of these, the fall looks right now. But I have nowhere to wear them because who goes out anymore? Barely. But I'm not ready for the cold, so I do need sweaters. I need to bring back some sweaters from home because there were some I forgot. It's funny also because I want like more skirts. I have boots because I basically wear leggings 24/7 during the cold season because I don't own pants. Maybe like a couple flowy pants, but jeans, we don't wear jeans no more. I mean, they're cute, but they just feel, they look so impractical. They're so uncomfy. Like, I want my tummy to just, like, if I'm eating, I want to enjoy the food and not feel so constricted. You know, all these things. Even jeggings. I remember wearing jeggings. Even those are still, they're cute. I mean, they're basically just jean leggings. But, what's that? So, I don't think I'll ever see myself wearing pants. Whatever. Skirts and leggings, I can do that. It's funny also, I don't know how many of you are paying attention to the political dynamics that are going on right now too, but a lot of baloney going on. Like I said, the moons and stars and planets rearranging. It's that Mercury retrograde is supposed to end by when the election season is done. So I have predictions there's going to be a lot of turmoil for the next couple of weeks. So that'll be fun. How exciting, isn't it? Because this whole political stuff is not as exciting enough already. But be careful making decisions. in the next few weeks. Because you don't know what may or may not happen. I technically should be studying because I do have an exam on Tuesday, which I plan on doing after this. Because although I've had this idea in my head for like a week now, I figured if I'm going to eat, I might as well do something about it and make it somewhat productive. So that's why we're having snack chats. So look forward to more of these. I think these are a little bit more authentic, original-ish, non-edited. Just me talking. It's taken me some time to get used to the idea of talking in front of a camera, hearing my voice. And it's just taken some time to really get used to how I sound, what I do. But I think the more I do these, the more comfortable I am in doing it. So the more I do it, the better you get at it, right? More practice, the better, as they say. My last one. But I enjoyed this. I think it's fun. I don't know what snacks I'll be making in the future, but hopefully they're a little bit more fun and different each time, or the same things. Who knows? Depends on whatever the heck I have on hand. And I've been cooking a lot too this week. Ooh, excuse me. This week I'm planning on making sinigang, shrimp sinigang, because I don't really want to eat pork. Well, I know these are pork dumplings, but, you know, there weren't many options. I am doing what I can to limit how much red meat I eat and eating more like chicken, fish, things like that. Doesn't mean I'm not going to eat red meat because I'm eating it right now. But I just want to limit how much I eat it. But so I'll be cooking that this week, and I'm very excited. There was a family get together yesterday, or whenever the heck this plays. And so I have some food to last me for a couple days before I cook, and then I have time to just study and focus on my exam this coming Tuesday, because I do really want to do really well. Yeah, 6th week of nursing school. Here we go. We're starting labs, and what else are we doing this week? There's a lot of stuff. Yeah, got a lot of stuff to do this week. So I had my fun this weekend, and so now I'm back on the work grind, getting back to finishing up all my schoolwork. Or I like to try and get ahead as much as possible so that I can spend at least one day of the week trying not to focus on schoolwork, because sometimes you just need that mental break day. So make sure you take a break. If you're busy in school and work or whatever, take care of yourself. But that's about all I have today. I don't know what the heck I talked about, but know that these will probably happen a little bit more often in the future, and I'm looking forward to these because I think they're a little bit more freestylish, stream of consciousness kind of chats, and I think they're fun, they're different. And again, register to vote if you haven't already, because deadlines are approaching. Okay? Vote, please. The country needs it. But again, thank you all for watching, and I will catch you all on my next snack chat.